One thing I find interesting about life as a whole is psychology. Figuring out why people think the way that they do. Because honestly, I don't understand people. I don't understand why they do the things that they do. So I like to learn more about it. And, and really just the whole question of why. I like thinking about, why certain things happen. Like, for instance, why did you click on this video? Was it because you were enraged by the title? Was it because you were interested about what I had to say? Why did you think I was going to pop up in this chair? Or be in a chair talking to someone? Or have little Discord bubbles with a green thing going green every time I talk? Because, that's the normal podcast style of doing things. So, why? Well, one of the things I was asking myself, and actually kind of got interested in, is why so many people hate FNAF. It's a game series that revolutionized the industry. Was an absolutely brilliant idea. Instead of running away from the killers, you had to wait for them to come to you before you could do anything, and you only had limited resources, and that just made it so horrifying and scary and amazing. And then I started, and that's a horror game, so I can understand why some people hate it. But why do so many people hate Undertale? I mean, it's Undertale. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Second favorite, I think. Probably. I haven't listed it all out yet, but I'm pretty sure it's my second favorite game ever. But it has some hilarious humor in it. It has some elements like being meta and stuff like that, where it's funny and great. And ask the question, why do you have to kill people in RPGs? And sparked a bunch of fan games like FNAF did. And then you got to think about something else. Why do so many people hate Fortnite? Because, Fortnite is this big game that a lot of people hate. But it revolutionized the Battle Royale industry. I mean, it really did, because it used to be only 8 to 16 people would be on and, try to kill each other with a limited map, limited resources, stuff like that, and, stab each other with wooden swords, and stuff like that. Of course, they copied PUBG, but PUBG didn't do it right, because, it wasn't, aimed towards everyone. It was aimed towards the mature audience. And even though it may not seem that way, even though the developers may not have intended it that way, it was in a realistic style with realistic guns and, well, realistic everything. So, and then Fortnite came around, did everything cartoony, did funny dances that were in stuff like Scrubs and Napoleon Dynamite and Jack's Films and, like, just a bunch of popular stuff, And, but, it was revolutionary, and still people hated on it. I hated on it, even, because, it was a game that was easy to hate on. It was, And when I ask a lot of people why they hate it, because, it's a good game. I mean, I guess you could give the excuse that it's a shooter, but a lot of people play shooters. So when I asked people, they said it's because of the fan base, because it's full of cringy 9-year-olds and cringy streamers. But, in reality, you can just mute people. You can just, not watch anyone on Twitch, not watch any of it on YouTube. That's not really a problem. You can just isolate yourself in the game and enjoy it by yourself. Or play it with friends. Still isolate it. You can use voice chat using Discord. It doesn't really matter. So, and that kind of got me thinking, what if fan bases are the problem? What if the fact that it is so popular, that it is, so great even, that people don't like it? So, riddle me this. Why are fan bases ruining games? Before this video officially starts. I'm sorry, I hate to be one of these people, but I'm doing a charity stream, multiple throughout the month, all through the month. All streams are charity streams until the end of the month. So check those out. You can donate now. It is straight to Direct Relief. They're currently trying to cure COVID. So please donate. I'm doing it in part with Tune Up the World, which is people who play Toontown, just doing charity events. None of it goes to them. 100% goes directly to Direct Relief. Nothing goes through Tiltify. That's just kind of like, just going straight to the thing so I could get stream alerts and actually have messages and get people to do stuff. And hey, if you donate, there's a thing on there that if you donate $20, I'll wax my arm. That's literally one of the incentives on there. I'll even wax my leg or something. Just tell me to if you want to donate $20. So, anyways, but again, everything goes to Direct Relief. Tune Up the World is just an organization getting everyone to do it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Let me drink a little bit of water because my mouth is dry. And these aren't edited because I feel like they shouldn't be because it's in like a podcast style. Anyways, well, one thing you do need to understand first before, okay, I guess I'll go ahead and do the, hey guys, one thing you do need to understand. Sorry, I do that stereotypical hey guys every beginning of every video. But one thing you need to understand is the bandwagon effect. Now, you may have remember hearing that in like your 6th grade social studies class or AP psychology or whatever. Oh man, I can't wait to take that senior year. Anyways, but the bandwagon effect was originally made by a man called Harvey Liebenstein. Harvey Liebenstein, who was a Ukrainian guy who, basically talked about psychology and was originally talking about politics. Oh boy. Now, don't use this as an excuse to talk about politics in the comment section. Don't. I will hide you from the channel, making sure that no one can read your comments. Yes, I can do that. Anyways, just don't talk about politics. But it was kind of being used as an excuse, or like saying that everyone's voting for this person because of how popular they are. And, basically saying that if something is really popular, whether it be a product or a presidential election or any sort of election, then people are more likely to vote for the most popular one. What is the most popular thing right now, and it's also kind of the feeling that you need to fit in. But then Liebenstein goes to the other side, saying there's another effect that he made, or not made, but named, called the snob effect. Yes, it is actually called that. But there is a reason for it. It's because this is what happens when, specifically related to consumers, when someone wants something more unique. When someone wants something to be unique in one way. Like, for instance, of course, there's this game out there that has a collector's edition. This collector's edition, limited time only collector's edition, only available to the first 100 people who order it, and it's like $200. A lot of people are going to buy it. A lot of people are going to want it, because guess what? It's exclusive. It is unique to them. Sometimes they'll even have a little sign thing, so it makes it perfectly unique. That's why autographs are so big. That's why commissioning art is so big. That's one of the things. But it also talks about something else. Talking about how really it's also the fact not only wanting to be unique, but wanting to stay away from the popular stuff. Wanting to get away from all of that stuff that's just, popular, that everyone has. I mean, why would you want something that everyone else has, everyone else plays, and stuff like that? And that's really why fan bases are ruining everything. Now, of course, sure, you can blame the toxic people in the fan base, but just ignore it. It's not hard to ignore it. Just don't go on Reddit. Just don't look it up. Just don't be involved with it. Watch some popular YouTuber play it, like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye. Don't read the comment section, and you're fine. If you want content, if you don't care about content, don't watch it. I mean, it really is that simple. So, yeah, I mean, it really is just comes down to the psychology of people hate it because it's popular, because of the snob effect. I honestly think that's probably an appropriate term because it's people getting annoyed at other people for playing a popular game. And, I used to be an Alabama fan, or I still am an Alabama fan, actually. Mainly because my grandfather went to college there. It was a great team. My grandfather, and then my dad, and then, me. And someday I'll, get my son to make my son watch football as well. And hopefully, he'll enjoy it. But, I was called a bandwagon. Of course, I was made fun of constantly in middle school, but I was called a bandwagon a lot because Alabama was the best team, and I was only rooting for them because of their popularity and the fact that they were number one. Newsflash: I'd be rooting for Clemson if it was the number one team. I'm fine with admitting that there are better teams out there and that Alabama's not the best team, but they're my favorite team. So shut up. But, that's just, the more popular something gets, the more likely people are to hate on it. And, that goes for Fortnite as well, because Fortnite is a really popular game. It's gotten millions of hits on YouTube, Twitch, all of that stuff. And honestly, that's just because, it's popular. It's sure it has a bunch of kids in it, and that's that's what they blame for. And you know what? Minecraft has a surge in popularity because PewDiePie played it. That's the bandwagon effect. A lot of people still hate it, but a lot of people hated it because it was popular. A lot of people hated it because no one else was playing it. Or because it was easy to hate on. A lot of people are hating on something just because it was easy to hate on. Back in the day, I was still playing Minecraft, and I was being made fun of for making a Minecraft YouTube channel, which, newsflash, this is what this was supposed to be. Turned out to be something a lot more fun. But, that's... I got made fun of constantly for that, and I still do occasionally. But... it was because it was easy to hate on. Everyone loved hating on it. And it was also because it was popular. It was popular at the time, and the 9-year-olds took it over, even though that literally means nothing. Because we've gone over this. Minecraft doesn't even have voice chat, so you can turn the chat off at the bottom where it says stuff. You can turn that off, so shut up. Yes, I just hit my head on the desk. I'm just have a lot of bad memories of stuff like that. Honestly, my middle school days were absolutely horrible. One of the reasons I was thinking about this. But, and that's kind of it. Don't really have much to explain. If you have anything to take away from this, just take away that if it's popular, people are going to love it. And a lot of people are going to hate it. Those people who hate it are going to hate on it no matter what. In fact, a lot of people, when a streamer gets popular or something, they'll specifically bot those streams. A YouTuber or a Twitch streamer I've mentioned at some point was AimZ, who is absolutely amazing and really great. AimZ's the best. You should watch her streams. But she got botted when she was doing the 24-hour live stream because she was hitting the top of the charts doing like 200 viewers, and it was sad to see that she had to end it because of people who were botting it and was ruining everything. And and a lot of people just hate on her for no reason, and it sucks. It's because of growing popularity. I know that if this video gets big, there are going to be at least 20,000 dislikes down there if this gets more than 1 million views. Because, the likes are probably going to be, 100,000 maybe? If I get enough views, I probably won't. But if I do, there are going to be dislikes. No matter what video you click on, someone could have died. Someone could have died a horrible, horrific death, and someone crying, saying, please like the video so I cannot kill myself because I'm that depressed. And people would still dislike. Because it's a video that happened, so people are going to dislike it because it's popular to dislike things. That's... Just let that sink in, that every video you watch is probably going to have dislikes unless it has over 1,000 views. So, that's kind of why fan bases ruin everything. It's because, why they're ruining your favorite shows. It's sad to see that people are being so cynical. It could be a game about about fire and there was a game called Kill It With Fire where you're going with spiders and stuff, and if that game gets popular, yes, I'm making a joke, hold on, if that game ever gets popular, then it's a game about fire and people are being so cynical about it, so they're gonna be pyrocynical. I'm sorry, I had to. But, I was thinking about that joke today, about how I was going to deliver that joke to someone, but, it's just sad to see. And I guess, I hope I've helped you learn more about it. Sorry, I kind of rambled on a lot about the same thing. But, yeah, sadly, there's nothing we can do about it. The only thing you can do is stop hating a game just because either a lot of people hate it or a lot of people love it. Don't hate on the game because of that. Fortnite, hate to break it to you, it's a great game. Roblox is an ingenious game, and Minecraft was amazing. Or is amazing. And if you're wondering why I just now mentioned Roblox, it's a game that a lot of kids took over. And sure, it's annoying and weird, and the community is weird, but again, don't have to focus on that. Just play the games. The games... Basically, having people create their own games on it is ingenious. Because, it's for everyone. They cover all the bases. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please donate to Direct Relief. I shall see you dudes next time. Take care.